Hi everyone, and welcome back to another healthy keto eating show. We've got another new recipe here. Well, just another new breakfast idea. And then we've got scripture reading and story time. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, great to see you. Great to be back in doing another healthy keto eating show. And it's on the breakfast sandwich that I did for Thursday's slideshow. Not a new recipe, but a new idea. Sometimes I'll do that as well, just give you guys new ideas for keto foods. And I thought of doing an egg and bacon waffle on those new waffles that I showed you in a treat video. I think they're Birchwood, I think, is the keto waffles. They actually say keto waffles. I showed it in a treat video. I'll link that down below in case you guys don't know where that is. If you're new to my channel and haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. They sell them at Walmart in the freezer section next to the Quest Pizzas, a couple doors down from there. But they're awesome. They're 6 net carbs for 2 waffles. So yeah, I thought it would be a great idea to throw together with egg and bacon, or you could do egg and sausage. I wanted to do it with bacon, and I've got sugar-free syrup here. And I do 1 meal a day. If you're new to my channel, that's what I do. I do 1 meal a day just to stay at my most optimal health during this pandemic. Well, the pandemic still hit me. I still got hit with COVID-19, and I still can smile. Got through it perfectly with my husband and my entire church that had caught it. But I am doing well. I'm past the quarantine. I was only sick for about 5 days. The linger was more the loss of taste and smell, but thank God that came back because I only do 1 meal a day. So thank God that came back pretty quick. Some people it lingers a little longer. But yeah, I do 1 meal a day, pretty much 6 days a week. But now I've been doing it since the start of the COVID all the way to now. I've been doing the 1 meal. So we're on like almost 20 days right now. So yeah, I just been doing 1 meal just to stay, extremely healthy. But during that 1 meal, while I was doing keto, while I was, going through that COVID, I talked to the doctor, and I don't really do supplements. So I told the doctor, can I do it through real food? And she said, yes, absolutely. It's better for you. So I was doing extra zinc with red meat, fish, and eggs. And I was doing more vitamin C with jalapeno peppers and garlic and sauerkraut, all that I could not taste. All those things that are strong in taste are high in vitamin C and very good for you to get it more natural than through vitamins, supplements. And she said, that's wonderful. If you can do it that way, that'd be great. So that's how I was doing it. I couldn't even taste the garlic, the hot peppers, nothing. I couldn't taste anything. So I'm eating all these foods and I couldn't even taste them, but I was getting all that vitamin C in. But yeah, it's a great way to get it in. So that's how I was doing it. And then the vitamin D, of course, through the summer, I was doing all that tanning, and I would tan for a long time. So I'm sure my vitamin D level is fine. Plus, I take a multivitamin with extra vitamin D in it, and I do fish oil. Those are the only supplements that I do. I've been doing those for years. I do a 1 a day women's with that extra vitamin D for bone health for women. And then fish oil, omega-3 fish oil, I take that as well. So for my 1 meal here now, for just the sandwich alone, it would be 6.5 net carbs, because the only thing you're really going to count is the waffle. It's 2 for 6 net carb. And then, of course, the egg, they say for every 2 eggs, it's 1 net carb. So the bacon doesn't have any carbs. So what I got here is 6.5 net carbs with this. Then I've got 2 additional eggs on the side since I'm doing 1 meal, 2 more slices of the bacon. I've got the sugar-free syrup. And I've got this keto-friendly cake. I'm going to make it, though. I'm going to pause the video and make it when I go to eat it, because it says best when eaten warm. It only takes 2 minutes to make it. I promised you guys I would do a, kind of a review on it, let you know how it affects my body, how I like it and all that. So when it comes time for that, we'll pause the video real quick and I'll go make it and then come back and we'll eat it. So I'm going to have the keto-friendly cake, and then it's the birthday cake one. And then I'm also having a cucumber here with a new sauce I got. I don't know how new it is. You guys have probably seen it. It's the Hidden Valley Ranch Blast dipping sauce. It's the Blazing Hot. So it's got hot sauce and ranch dressing. I thought I'm going to try that on there, and it smells really good. I'm excited. This is super hot. If you're a person that does not like hot sauce, You will not like this. It is blazing hot. It really is. There's a couple other ones that aren't as hot, they say, but this one was the blazing hot. It's delicious. If you love things hot, it is absolutely delicious. Who doesn't love ranch and buffalo together? That's usually how people do it when they get wings. They dip the ranch in the buffalo sauce or mix the two together. Well, they make it that way, and this is by the Hidden Valley. But I love it. And it's 2 net carbs for a serving, so I've got a serving on here. So all together, and then I've got a cup of Earl Grey decaffeinated tea with a tablespoon of MCT oil to get extra fat. And I got it in my beautiful cup here that says love. Love my cup here. So it gives me extra fat since I'm doing 1 meal. I always love my MCT in there to give me extra fat. Got a good amount of fat here though, because we got eggs, we got bacon, butter on the waffles. I used the good, I can't remember what kind of, but it's a grass-fed butter. And then of course, sugar-free syrup. That it says that you can deduct, the sugar-free, the sugar because it's an alcohol sugar, but I do believe it's sucralose. It doesn't really ever bother me, and I don't really use a lot. I do have a 1/4 a cup here. That's what the serving size is, but I'll never use all of this. I just poured it in there just to show you guys you can use a 1/4 a cup. It does say that it would be 0 net then when you can deduct that, but I know that you can't do that with sucralose and things like that, so I add a couple more. So I've got 6. With that one would make it, so now we got 7, 7.5. 8, 9. I always say like 2 carbs for this, or wait, how do I say that? 2. Yeah, I believe I say 2 or 3 for that. I can't remember how it goes. So I'm going to say 3. So 6, 7, 8, nothing on that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. With that, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 net carbs, which I'm sure it's even less than that because I always guesstimate up. I always do. But 18 net carbs in this 1 meal. We eat 20 or less when you're in a state of ketosis. Now, they do recommend you do only like 6 or less in 1 meal if you're doing more than 1 meal. If you're doing 1 meal and you're going to go 24 hours or 28 hours like I do without food, then it is okay to get all of your 20 in that 1 meal because your body will burn that. It's just if you're eating more than 1 meal a day, try to do around 6 or less then the carbs, because you can still do your 20 for the day, but try to do 6 or less because your body has to burn that. And if you're going to eat more, of course, your body has to burn that again. So, but in 1 meal, it's perfectly fine to do. If it's 2 meals, break it down 10 and 10. That's what I would say to do. So, but anyways, before we get started and go ahead and enjoy our meal here, we are going to read our words of Jesus for women. And we are on forgiveness for all. This is Matthew 18:22. I know you're hearing a lot of Matthews, but that is why it just goes through for the month. It's going to be all Matthew for the month, when you're reading it. And then, let me just see here. Oh, I already passed it. And then the other ones like go into Luke. Like they just are different books that you're reading that match like the month. Okay, this one is forgiveness for all, and it's Matthew 18:22. I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. And it goes on to say, forgiveness is not always easy, especially when the offender doesn't believe she needs forgiveness. But the thing about anger and grudges is that they hurt only the one who is holding on to them, not the person they're angry towards. So forgive and forgive and forgive because it's better for you. When you think about it, it's also what Jesus does for you. Don't keep score with how much you are forgiving. Just do it. Forgiveness and restoring the relationship is the point. What a great verse here, and a great point that they're making. And how many times does the Lord forgive us? We fall short of the glory of God every single day. And if you think you don't, you better check yourself, because we all do fall short of the Lord every single day of our life, whether it be super small or big. Even a little slip of the tongue, getting angry at someone, even getting angry is a sin. Having anger, and we all fall short. And Jesus forgives us every single time we ask for forgiveness. That's what he died on the cross for. That's why our sins are buried at the bottom of the ocean, and he already knows that we're going to sin. That's why God sent his son to die for us. So be forgiving to others as well, and remember that Jesus forgives us. If he can forgive us, and we are not perfect, forgive the people that hurt you. You're going to have people that are going to hurt you. Forgive them. And if it's somebody that has, a grudge against you forever and stays away, you still forgive and know that you have a forgiving heart, and that's what Jesus wants, and that's it. You go on from there. They're reliable then. They're liable for, I would say reliable. They're liable for their own actions, and Jesus will deal with that. So you just be a forgiving heart, and I'm one that's always been that way. My family will tell you that. It doesn't matter how bad somebody hurts me, I will forgive just like that. I do. I'm just a very forgiving person. I always have been. Didn't always have my salvation with God, walked, knew the Lord and all that throughout my life, but didn't always have my salvation, but still was a very forgiving person. And that's why I hear a lot of people say, you are a true angel. Well, I'm not. My little horns come out. They do. Believe me, you can ask my husband. They do pop out here and there. But a lot of people say your mom named you right. You truly are an angel. I remember my husband saying that at our wedding, and I'm sure he's regretting those words now. No. But yeah, a lot of people do say that, my mom named me right, that I am an angel, but I'm not. I just am a very forgiving person. I do not hold grudges. I can forgive a person very easily, no matter how bad they hurt me. I can, and I go on and I forget about it. It's done, it's done and over with, but I'm not perfect. I'm sure there's been times I've brought things up. That's something we do wrong. We do bring things back up and we shouldn't. Try not to do that. But like all of us, we're human. We're going to make mistakes. I am not perfect. I am very forgiving to people, but yes, I have brought things up before in the past and remembered, hey, what am I doing? Jesus forgives and forgets. That's what we need to do as well. So this is a great verse here. At the bottom says, Dear Father, forgiveness is not easy for me. It's more natural for me to hold grudges, but I know that it isn't right. Help me to be willing to forgive, just as I hope others will forgive me. Fill me with your forgiveness and love towards those who hurt me. In Jesus' name, amen. And, like I'm saying, that's what you want to pray for. I always pray for more strength. I always say, ask God for more wisdom, knowledge, strength, faith, and love, just more love towards people, and to be a forgiving person, just if you are a person that holds grudge, and I do know people that do that, try not to be a person like that. Try to be a forgiving person and ask God to help you with that. Ask him to work on that. If you are a person that has a hard time and holds grudges, ask God, hey, God, can you help me with that so that I can, forgive a person, forget it, and move on, to be a more loving, forgiving person. Ask God. You can ask God for anything. Anything. I ask God every day to keep a hedge of protection on me for me not to get this. Or if I did get it, don't let me know. Or if I got it and I did know, let me get through it. Well, he did it. He let me get through it. I did know I had it because I had all the symptoms and everybody at church was getting it. So it was unavoidable, but God got me through it. Sure, I had some split, hard moments, but I prayed, got on my knees and prayed. I did have some depression because, you're being stuck, locked up for 14 days. It's not easy, especially when you're starting to feel better. You want to get out there, but people are coming around and you have to stop. People around just saying, I got COVID right now. I know I feel better, but still on quarantine. So it's just, it was a depressing thing. But we've been dealing with that with my pastor. He's been doing that online, of course. We're not at church yet. We're returning back to church. Well, when you get this video Saturday, we'll be to church tomorrow. It'll be 20 or 21 days since we've been at church. But the pastor has been reading on depression, and I think he's been doing that due to all of us having this COVID and all of that. I mean, he's a very happy person, but even he says he's got moments, he's got those days, he's not perfect. So, I think that's why he's been dealing with that with everybody going through the COVID. And we all stuck together. Like I read that one yesterday. I read it yesterday because I pre-record all my videos, but it was don't go it alone. Don't go it alone. Be with each other and pray together, because it says where 2 or 3 gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of them. So just understand that God is, always there, and we need God. And so we were all there for everybody during that time. We were asking everybody. Us ladies have a page on Facebook, on Messenger, that we talk, and I've been texting the ladies and just seeing how everybody is doing. And then of course asking Pastor, all the guys and stuff like that. Just keep in contact and be loving and kind, So, and be forgiving. Forgive those that hurt you. For Jesus will forgive you for everything that you do to hurt him. He forgives you. And he paid the ultimate price by dying on the cross for our sins. So we could never be that forgiving. Could we, send our son to die on the cross for everybody's sin? No. So Jesus paid the ultimate price. Let's just be kind and loving and do what the Bible says. And speaking of the Bible, right here, start your day, go through your day, and end your day with Life's Manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it. You'll love it. It'll definitely bring joy to you when you are depressed, when you are feeling down, when you're just even having a wonderful day. It feels good just to be reading the scriptures. Spend some good quality alone time with the Lord. Get that personal relationship with him. Can't get to heaven without having that personal relationship with Jesus. He's not going to let you see his Father without you having that personal relationship with him. So gain that. Spend that time alone on your knees. Pray the old-fashioned way and be spending time with the Lord praying. It's going to make you feel so much better, especially if you're going through the COVID, went through the COVID, whatnot. You do need the Lord. We need the Lord always, even on great days. When you're happy, when you're sad, even in the storm, praise the Lord. Even when this was going on, I was still praising God and thanking him that he's been, was with me every day of that, that whole 14-day quarantine. He was with me the whole way, and he's with me today. He's with me right now. I feel him. I know he's here. So just get right with the Lord, you guys. Get right. Our time, on here on earth is pretty much we can tell is coming to an end soon with all that's going on, but you can still be happy. When you walk with Jesus, you can still be happy. So pick up this beautiful book here and read it. And be forgiving, you guys, be forgiving. All right, let's go ahead and eat. We're gonna eat our delicious food here, and then we will, we're gonna go ahead and taste this. So I haven't tried this yet, because of course I do my videos on the same day I do the Thursday slideshow, because that loads so quick, it's so fast. So then I just figured, well, let's sit down and eat the meal and do a healthy keto eating show for you guys. So we're gonna dip in some syrup here, eggs, bacon, and syrup. And let's see if I can show you a bite without dripping it all over the place. Look at how delicious that looks, you guys. Yum, yum. That is good. What a great way to put a breakfast sandwich together. You know, I mean, we've got that keto bread now and different keto things that are coming out. But the keto waffles, I haven't had any problems with these. They have not kicked me out of ketosis. They are awesome. They taste great. And this is the plain ones. They also make a chocolate chip one too. But of course, I wanted the plain with this one today. Let me get my napkin out here because we got that syrup one. So, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys are all staying safe, happy, and healthy, and leaning on the Lord. If any of you got COVID, I pray for you. Hopefully you got through it. If you are just now going through it, I will keep praying. I'm always praying for that hedge of protection. If you don't have it yet, you know, still try to live your life. Be safe, wear your mask, you know, and wear your gloves, wash your hands, clean your house, do all of that, like I still say. But don't try to run from this. Don't try to, or actually don't be afraid of it. Still get, you know, go to your church and everything, you know, and if it ends up happening like it did at my church, because of course we were doing dinners in the evening, so of course your mask would drop down, just like at a restaurant, we take our masks off. They aren't really practicing good 6 feet distance and all that, even at restaurants, so it's very easy to catch. I mean, we were in a room, you know, pretty much separated, but we still caught it because we were in a small room eating and touching your mouth and all that. So just don't be afraid, you guys. Try not to be afraid of it. Yes, we've heard people have died, but the survival rate is 99.8%. So try not to be scared, and know that probably pretty much a lot of people are going to get this until they come up with a vaccine. A lot of people will contract it probably because kind of hard to run from. Just like I also contracted that swine when it came out. The year that the swine flu came out, I contracted that and was very sick. I had high fevers and couldn't get rid of it. Now, they say if you get in within 24 hours, they can treat it with the Tamiflu. And so I did get in within the 24 hours because this was when I was a lot heavier and a lot more unhealthy. More than, you know, what was it, like quite a long time ago. The swine flu was at least like, 12 years ago or longer? Because I've been with my husband for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in May. And I got it with my ex when I was with my ex, I believe. Yeah, I was with my ex. So my ex-boyfriend. But yeah, so it was 12 or 15 years ago. It was quite a while ago. But I caught it the year it came out. I caught it. But I got the Tamiflu, so I got better quick. I was on the antibiotic. But if you don't get treated, I hear people do get pretty sick and you just got to, you know, ride it out. But I even got that, you guys. I had caught that and made it through that. So, you know, our world is going to be hit with viruses. That's what the Bible says. Read it. You'll see in Matthew 24, all of 24. A lot of things that are going on right now are in Matthew 24. They're predicting, you know, they're not predicting. It was predicted in Matthew 24 that all of this would happen, you know, hurricanes and fires and different things would happen, nations against nations, kingdom against kingdoms, and people would fall from Christ and all of that. Viruses would hit our world. It's all predicted in the Bible and Matthew 24. Read all of Matthew 24 and you'll see that. But yeah, so, you know, I got this. I'm dealing with it. So try not to be afraid. Don't run from it. Don't hide in your house because, you know, if somebody's working, they can bring it home to you. You can get it off of a package. I mean, you eventually got to go out. People come to your door with things like that. Things still can happen. So you still can contract it. We were around the people and it happened. Yeah, I mean, they got to be around them a little bit longer and stuff like that. But it's like kind of hard to run from. Try not to run unless you are somebody who is super unhealthy. You have lung problems. You have, you know, very, very unhealthy stuff like that. You're much older. I would say, yes, be very, very careful not to contract this. Do everything you can. But, you know, if you're pretty healthy and stuff like that and try to be healthy, do keto. It's a great way of eating. I would recommend it. And, you know, be a host for it. I would definitely highly recommend keto. Low carb diet. They talk about low carb diets being very great for the immune and helping with viruses. They've never proved it with the COVID yet, but You know, I got it, but I got through this and I wasn't as sick as my husband, definitely, and I do keto. But anyways, just, try not to be afraid of this. Just definitely try not to be afraid and just live your life. Live it to the fullest and just keep praying, and I'll pray for all of you, and just stay safe, safe, safe. If you are somebody, though, that is older and needs to stay safe, 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 just be careful. But if you get it, let's just keep praying. You can even let me know if you guys get it and want extra prayers. I'll add you to the prayer chain, definitely to my prayer chain at church. So I am trying to think of a story to tell you guys. Usually I do a story time with this. I'm trying to think of a story to do with it. I mean, I got plenty of them. Let's see. Bacon. I love bacon in the syrup too. Yum. Not sure what story to tell. Oh, I know what. Maybe I'll tell a Christmas story since we're getting close to Thanksgiving, not Christmas. But I am so, so looking forward to Christmas, the birth of Jesus month, also my birthday month. But I just love Christmas. I love the holidays. I love the lights. Me and my husband are getting Christmas stuff up. Just with this year being a little bit tougher, I want just to enjoy the lights and stuff. So we're working on that. So it's going to be up before Thanksgiving. Usually we do it after. We're going to have it up before this time. But I am looking forward to getting together with my family because all of us have had COVID, so none of us have to worry. And it's all very recent, so none of us have to worry about this, and we can all have a great time and not have to worry. They do say if somebody had it to wear a mask, if you hadn't contracted yet, but we all did within the last, we just did, my parents did a month ago, and my brother and them probably about a month and a half ago. So by the time we get together, even Christmas time, they say you're good for up to 90 days. You build an immunity. So that's why I said in my video before, bring on the holidays. I'm excited. So, I'll tell you a funny Christmas story. How naughty I am. I'm not one that's very good at, one, buying gifts and keeping it a secret. Let's try this cucumber here with this blazing ranch dressing. I have salt and pepper on my cucumber too. Pink salt and pepper. Oh, it's spicy though, you guys. Like I said, if you're not one that likes anything spicy, you wouldn't like this. It's hot. I'm so glad I can taste food again. That really sucked when you're eating one meal and you can't taste it at all. But anyways, I'm not one that's good at, keeping secrets. If I buy a gift, I want to give it right away. I can't wait till Christmas. I'm a giver. But I'm also a sneak when it comes to finding out what's under that Christmas tree for me. And I was very bad as a kid. My mom told me when I was a baby, I had opened up all of the Christmas presents. I think it was about 3. I opened everybody's Christmas present on the tree. I got up one morning when, was down in the living room. I don't know if we had an upstairs or not, but my mom said she didn't hear me. I must have been very quiet. But I was 3 or 4, and I had gotten up and I went downstairs and started opening up all the Christmas presents. And then I brought every one of them up into the bathtub. I put them in the bathtub, and then I got a bunch of stuff from the kitchen and started adding a bunch of ingredients to it. I guess even back then I wanted to cook. I like to cook. So I added a bunch of stuff to the bathtub with it and stirred it all up, and I was making dinner with all the Christmas presents for my family. And my mom, she's like, oh my gosh, when she seen it was just a mess everywhere. Yeah, I ruined everything. But I was just a little kid then. But that little kid never got out of me. Because when I was older, I was very bad at doing that. Sneaking and opening up presents without anybody knowing and then wrapping them back up very carefully without ripping them or anything and wrapping them back up. It's just because I wanted to know what I had. I would shake the gifts and then I would just have to open them. I'm naughty, I know. Even now. But my brother's ex-wife and I, one year together, You know, we just wanted to know. We kept asking, could we have one present? Could we open one present? My mom said, no, 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 no. So one night, me and her, we were there alone. The little evilness came out of me, but she's just as evil as I am. She's got that in her too. We said, should we open the presents and just see what we got? Should we just be really careful? Because we knew we had hours before they'd be back. And she, 100%, yes, yes, yes. We were both talking about it together. So we were opening our gifts or whatever. Some got a little bit ripped in the corner, so we would like really try to fold that over good so that you couldn't tell they had been ripped, and tape and all that. Hoping my mom wouldn't, you know, figure it out and everything, because she just passes gift out and we just open them after they're wrapped. But we're opening all these gifts. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. You know, and wrapping it back up. We're only going to do one thing, and pretty soon it led to 2 and 4, and pretty soon we opened all of them very carefully. Just enough to be able to see what it is and then wrap it back up. But we knew every present now. So, but we said we have to act surprised now at Christmas time. And one of the gifts we both got, we were so excited about it. Like, we just kept begging, please, can we open this? Because we already knew what it was. I can't even remember what it was, because it was a while ago. This was back probably my late 20s, I think. But I thought we better act surprised. So after that, Christmas came, and we were opening them up, you know, opening up our gifts. And of course, we're both like going, oh my gosh, look at what I got. Acting surprised and all of that. But lo and behold, mothers know when their kids are faking it. After all the gifts were open, my mom looked over and said, you guys, well, no. She actually had a card and a special gift at the very end that she gave to both me and my brother's girlfriend, my sister-in-law. Ex now. My brother's ex-wife. My mom at the very end gave us a last gift. She goes, oh, I forgot, there's one more gift for you guys. And it had a card with it. So she said to open the gift first and then the card. And she told us both to do it together at the same time. So we did. And we opened it up. It was a piece of cheese. And we're both thinking, a piece of cheese? What is this? Like, what the heck? We're wondering when my mom gave us a slice of cheese. I mean, I love cheese, but cheese? And I think it was either string cheese or a slice of cheese. In the pack, you know, so it wouldn't get all over the place. And we're both thinking, what the heck? Not even putting 2 and 2 together. Why we got cheese. But when we opened the card, they had a rat on it. And on the inside it said, I am your mother. Her said, I'm your mother-in-law. And I'm not stupid. You two are a bunch of little rats. That's what she called us. And she said, I know that you opened all of your gifts. I'm not stupid. I could tell the wrapping was different. I guess my mom was keeping an eye on that because she knew us kids kept, you know, us girls kept asking to open presents. So, yeah, we were a bunch of little rats. My mom wasn't mad. She was laughing, but she said, you guys are a bunch of little rats opening up all those gifts and then pretending that you knew everything it was. She said, shame on both of you. You both are grown adults. And she said, I'm sure Angel was more of that instigator because I know my daughter, how she is with gifts. But, yep, our last gift was a piece of string cheese, I believe, and a card that said we're rats. So, yes, my mom caught us. She knew we did it. We didn't get away with it. We thought we did, but we didn't. Thank God I have a loving mother. A forgiving mother. She forgave us. But she learned her lesson from there. Never again did my mom put my presents under the Christmas tree. As a grown adult, my mom didn't put my presents under the tree. She waited till the last day. I think she kept them at somebody else's house too, because she was afraid I would look through the closets to try to find them. My mom kept my presents from me while I lived at home. Once I moved out, it didn't matter, but yeah, my mom kept my gifts away from me and always said never were under the tree anymore. Because my mom said, I'm not allowing that to happen again. I don't trust you. That was hot. So yeah, I'm a rat. I opened up my presents beforehand and was known to do that a lot. Now I have to wait only until Christmas. And I don't know because there's never any presents under there for me to sneak. Because I probably still would, even at my age. My mom knows better. That's all done there. We'll just finish up our cucumbers here. But yeah, I'm a rat. Always getting into things. So. But now because of that, my presents never go under the tree. My husband won't even put my presents under the tree. Yeah. He won't, unless he's going to give it to me early. He won't either. Because he doesn't want me to, open it. Well, one of the presents I get to pick out my Christmas outfit. Every year I get a Christmas outfit. That's what I use to show you guys for my Fashion Friday for Christmas. But I've had that done to me for 22 years. It's been kind of a tradition, and he continued on that tradition when I got with him. So that's one of the gifts. But anything else he gets me, yeah, even he keeps them because my mom told her, you better keep it put away because she'll open it when you're gone. So yeah, I don't get to see my stuff from him either. But yeah, I'm one that I can't wait. I just open presents. But the gifts that I have gotten on here from you guys, I do wait to do it online. Only because I have to only wait a day sometimes, or I do it that day. So it's okay. I can wait. It's when you're waiting all the way till Christmas to open a present that's under the tree. That's why I can't wait. But if it was only like a day, I could wait. So I do wait it when I get gifts from you guys. Don't worry, Jennifer. I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute now. Have you been opening those gifts? I know you wouldn't care, but I can at least do that because I know I don't have to wait long. I can do it whenever I want to do the video. So, and I do want you to see my face when I open it. Ooh, that was delicious. Very good dinner. Love that waffle like that egg and bacon waffle. Now you can even do it with sausage too. I was going to do it with sausage, but I didn't have any sausage patties. So, all right. If you guys just give me a split moment, we're going to go make our Duncan Hines cake, my birthday cake. I want to see what it tastes like because I want it warm. So I will be back in 1.1 second. That was pretty fast, right? Well, actually, it was pretty fast. It only takes a minute to cook it in the microwave, and it probably takes a minute to put it together. Because like on the back here, it just says remove the film, add 2 tablespoons of cold water, add 2 tablespoons of melted butter, stir well, and it says try replacing butter with coconut oil or avocado oil. I did use the butter just because I was going to do coconut oil, but I got, MCT oil in here. I already have the coconut oil, and I kind of get a little bit of an upset stomach if I do too much of the coconut oil. So I wasn't sure. I know MCT is different than coconut oil, but I thought I'll just do the butter this time. I'll just do what it says on the very, the ingredients, but you can replace it for maybe a better option, whatever, but I use the grass-fed butter. And then it says microwave on high for 1 minute, cool for 2 minutes in the microwave, remove from microwave carefully by lifting it from the top. But it fills up about halfway. It does start off as a powder, just like a cake mix. So if you want to know what it looked like when I opened it, it looked just like a cake mix. When you open up a cake mix and it's that dry powder. So that's exactly what it looked like. You're adding just the water and the butter to it, or the coconut oil or avocado oil, it says. And then you just mix it and cook it for 1 minute microwave. But it does say that the microwave recommended is to be a wattage of, I know I read that. Where did I read that at? Maybe it was on the cover of the other one. It might have been on the cover of the other one, but it said microwaves recommended for 1100 watts. So if it's not 1100 watts, then you probably want to go a little bit longer. But that's what it looks like. It only filled up halfway in there, but it's a perfect size little amount of cake. I mean, there's a lot in there. It does. These cups are pretty big. I mean, if you look at it, you know, to my hand, it takes the whole center of my hand. You know, so the cake is pretty big. So to know it's halfway, you know, lifted or whatever, and then it's all, you know, the whole thing. But, oh, it smells like a cake. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and try a bite. Ooh, it's nice and moist too. Wow, really moist. Came out of there super moist. Oh my God. It tastes like cake. Wow, it really tastes like a cake just without frosting. Whoa. I hope this is keto, you guys. I hope it is. It's so moist. I mean, look at that up close. I hope you can see that. Look at the moistness of it. Oh my gosh, it's so moist. You see that? It's super moist. Oh my gosh. Oh, yum. Very hot still. Oh my gosh, this is delicious, you guys. Whoa. I really hope that I stay in ketosis with this, because if it is, wow, what a treat to have cake. And then you could even make a frosting. You could do it with a stevia or with erythritol powder and add a little bit of water in it and make like a frosting, almost like, you know, frosting you frost cookies with. So it'd be like a drizzle frosting. Or you could do it with a protein powder. I've made a frosting before where you add water, or I usually do almond milk, so it makes it a little thicker. You can make a frosting for it too. Or, no, I got a better idea. Duh. You could actually take chocolate chips, the Lily chocolate chips, which is going to add, well, actually, if you deduct everything, then it's a net, then it's usually 0. But you could add some white chocolate on top, or a chocolate, you know, and drizzle that over that, you know, just a little bit. You don't need a lot, and drizzle it over, and you'd have a cake. For this one, I would suggest the white chocolate chips. They do make the white chocolate chips. For the brownie or the chocolate cake, the other ones I showed you, if you didn't get to see that, go to my keto video from Tuesday. I did a treat video and I showed all of the different ones. But for like the brownie one, you could do still chocolate over that. And for the chocolate cake, do chocolate chips or whatever. That would make like a frosting. But it doesn't even need a frosting. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I am praying, you guys, that I stay in ketosis with this, because what a wonderful treat. And if it's not, remember, everybody has to try it, because just because if I stay in ketosis doesn't mean you will. If I get kicked out of ketosis doesn't mean you will. So just remember, everybody's different. So go ahead and try it. But I'm just giving you my opinion. I love the taste of it. Oh my God. It's birthday cake. Oh my gosh. If you let it sit a little bit more, it says eat warm. If you let it sit a little bit more, it probably would harden up even just a little bit more, because it's, like I said, it's pretty moist, but it just crumbles and falls apart. It is not dry at all. Not at all. It's more moist than even cakes are. Some of our cakes are really dry. No, this is really moist. Oh my gosh. Yum. It's got the little pieces that look like the birthday cake that you originally get, the original birthday cake. Wow, absolutely delicious. I give this a 10 out of a 10. I give it a 10. A 10. I'm definitely going to try it with some chocolate chips drizzled over. You don't need a lot. Just melt it down and drizzle it over to give it a little bit of frosting, because I always love the frosting on cakes. But you don't have to have it. Believe me, this is perfect. Oh my gosh. Oops. Sorry, guys. That's why they say to eat with your mouth closed when you're eating. I'm going to save a chunk for my husband. I want him to try this. He's going to love it. He's going to be blown away how good it is, how much it tastes like a cake. It is weird. Like I said, 10 out of 10, I give it a 10. As far as getting kicked out of keto, I won't know yet. I will test later. I'll know like in a little while if it's going to affect me. So I'll know in a little while, because I usually get like a little bit stuffed up, feel a little bit more drained and tired. So I kind of know when I get kicked. But I also will test on a strip. I did test prior. I was in keto, so I know I was in keto before I ate this. I did test because I wanted to do this, this test with you guys. And then I always wait hours and hours. So I will test in about 5 hours, but then I'm going to test again before, sometime through the night. I'll test again when I get up, because I do get up to go to the bathroom a lot. And then I'll test first thing in the morning too, just to make sure that if the levels change, if the colors change, even if it goes down a little bit, but it kept me in keto, I give these A+ then. But right now, for a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10 out of 10. Definitely. It's absolutely delicious. Definitely tastes like birthday cake. So hopefully we won't have any problems, and we'll be able to have these, because like I said, if something says keto friendly, it doesn't necessarily mean it always is keto friendly. But if you're in maintenance like I am, gosh, I haven't even opened my water yet. I've already drank a bunch of water today. But I've got to take my multi one a day. I'll go ahead and take that right now. I do it every time I eat, because I eat my 1 meal, and you should always take vitamin with food. Fish oil, you don't have to. I take that in the morning and at night. Pretty much on empty stomachs. But the vitamin, yeah, your body needs that, because you'll get nauseous. But anyways, so yum. Awesome healthy keto eating show. Enjoyed those verses. I hope you guys enjoyed those Bible verses. Always remember to be forgiving and kind, and don't hold grudges. And I'll let you know more on this. Like I said, it'll be in another video. I'll let you guys know. I can let you know if I don't usually. I'm trying to do videos again on Sunday, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get one up. These are pre-recorded, so I'll try to get one up Sunday for my sermons. I probably will get one up. Hopefully, I got one planned out that I want to do, so I'll try to do one this Sunday. And if I do, I will tell you what happened with this, if it affected me. And otherwise, it'll be in Monday's video when I do my nails again for Monday's video, whatever. I'll let you know in there how it was. Or if I wait all the way until Thursday's video again with another healthy keto, I'll let you know then. Somewhere, somehow, and I'm thinking maybe a food video would be better to let you know. So maybe it'll be next Saturday, you'll know. But I know you guys are going to be, really wanting to know. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know as soon as I can. So other than that, I hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and safe, leaning on Jesus, trusting the Lord, have their personal relationship with Him and their salvation with them. And if you're new to my channel, right there is the red subscribe button right down there. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified of all of my new uploads. Share around my channel so I can grow bigger and help many people with many different things that I have on this channel. And definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you love this video. Love to have me back, and just start excited yourself to know about this birthday cake. So, and like I said, again, if it doesn't affect me, doesn't mean it can't affect you. Everybody can get affected differently from different products. And when I read the ingredients on Tuesday, it does have some dirty stuff in it, but it also has some great ingredients in it too. So hopefully we're going to have some luck with this one. But like I said, everybody needs to test their own body. I'm just going to give you my opinion. But for taste, 10 out of 10, 10, definitely. And I'll let you know for the keto results for my body. Remember, that doesn't mean it will affect you the exact same way. Always remember that. Everybody responds differently. I love all of you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless. And I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Don't hold grudges, guys. Forgive, forget, and love.